You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Well, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. Always working, I guess. All right. All systems going. Computer is now NSA compatible, so things are working better. So here we go. Some blessings, and yeah, we just do messages if there are any, and then go to questions. So should be too long for that. So blessings, and here we go. Greetings. I am Dinah, the Spider Collective. Spider Queen in your Argartha. We send our energies to you. Knowledge of our worlds, our portals that we create, are energies of ascension to your society. Many of our star seeds are with you at this time as children, of course, but many do stay childlike as they grow up, because they never grow up. I believe some of you are aware of certain individuals like that on your planet. They are very kid-friendly because they are like a 30-year-old or a 12-year-old and a 30-year-old body, 30-year-old body. That is a lot for the art collectives. Many of our insectoids are used to getting what they want in life also, at least in our incarnations. So when they come to your world, they are tested greatly and do not receive what they want, and many of them are spoiled also, just to let you know. So if you have a spoiled child, you don't spoil them at all, but they want all the spoils, and most likely a star seed with a lot of insectoid vibrations around them. And they're very difficult to deal with also. For that matter, but very constructive, as you might be aware of. That is all we have. Yes, it's quite short for us. That's a tidbit that might be of assistance, maybe. Blessing this day. beings. We are the Seraphim angels, Seraphim, however you want to word us. Our vibration is close to yours as for healing. Especially your children that are here that do not receive healing and grow up with negativity. With great healing does help the soul grow, but also understand its connections. With a lot of negativity, it's difficult to know their place here on their planet. They are having difficulties seeing clearly also. The Seraphim energies can be brought into your chakra system. It's like an elevator, goes up and down through your chakras for healing, to clear out your elite blockages that from your Anunnaki actions. So we send our light to you. As for there is much to be understood on your planet, as for how far the soul can go, as for its generations. Because each generation brings their own baggage. And that's where Reiki healings bring much assistance for that. We are sending our assistance and our energies to you for chakra clearings and understandings. Blessings. Greetings to you. I am Redmond. Blessings from the Galactic Federation of Light, from the Sirian race. Blessings. Our connection to you, yes, is of many different generations of alien connected to you. And many here on your planet are not really connecting to that vibration because they are so used to this humanoid way of thinking of third dimension that is slowly lifting from your minds at this time. In your governmental systems at this time, yes, are hypnotic on your planet, are in your foods, in everything, in your ear, because they do not wish you to ascend because of the layer that you not see. But the layer that you not see will be uncovered the more you want to see it, or you want to be, at least to be more pleasant of what is going on. The more anger you have, the more anger you receive. But as you open up, you will see more of your world, other dimensions, of course, other Earths, of course. Most of your regular human will most likely turn that down because they feel that none of that is existing. But even if you turn down the radio, you still hear it, and they hear it, and they still ignore it, which is quite fascinating on our side. As for the spiritual connection, especially where the soul comes from, especially when you're holding a baby, that is where does that soul come from? There's a big question mark because your humans have traded well, but not for long, not forever. It is still realizing there's much of a mystery here that it refuses to understand. Sometimes it's part of evolution of the soul, but also it is denial. That's a great deal on your planet, as you can see. Yes, there's a lot of Nordic energies on your planet at this time to open up the vibrations of your planet and, of course, other alien entities. But at this time, many are refusing to receive that. But there's not. But they're still bringing assistance, even if they say we do not exist. We're still assisting them. Even if no matter what they say to us, we still assist because they are part of our DNA and part of our galactic families. Of course, we would not let our family down. So anyway, Yes, we are here for your assistance whenever you are ready. We have to. And there's other Sirians here. It's just not me. I am one of several to assist you at this time.
Hello, Redmond.
Greetings.
Nice to speak with you again. And
Yes.
first is Emmy.
Greetings, Emmy. She does not seem to be there at this time.
Okay. Welcome back to Emmy. Next is Liz. Oh, Emmy just joined again. Let's see if she can speak. Go ahead. You're muted. Okay. We'll try you again, Emmy. Go ahead, Liz.
Hello, Redmond. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's very low, though.
Oh, is it better?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Is there any messages for me?
Well, yes. What we can bring to you is publicly. Yes. What we can say publicly is you are ascending the way you wish. You are connected to many beings that you are aware of. You are getting closer to the source of your assistance here, as we can't fully bring it into. Basically, it's about government entities. You've been part of a lot of government meetings also at this time on your planet. I believe you're aware of that. Some have been hostile also from what we are seeing. You might feel the effects of some of that. That's because they don't like what you are saying. They don't like what the group that you're being part of. Some of them feel like your group even crossed the line. Those who don't understand, these are more lower vibrational beings, not of your. Either way, it is for a good cause, of course. But some of the lower vibrational beings feel like they are losing their hold, basically. They are feeling, not entirely, but they feel like it is like they're losing their shares of the planet, to humanize that a little bit. So they're like denied access to certain realms of your Earth also. That's why you might feel some tremors here and there, because certain beings that used to be there all the time, such as Yemen, are being denied certain areas of your planet. And so there is going to be some skirmishes going on. Okay. I think that's all I can say at this time.
Thank you. Would you be able to tell me what is the origin of that web attachment in my head?
Well, there's an assortment of beings around that. Also was, I believe, to keep an eye on you also. It does seem like it is assortment of beings, lower vibrational beings. They feel like you are, yes, like I said, going a little bit too far, but only because they're at a low vibration, of course. So they are trying. They don't want you to succeed. So it's basically a warning, but I will not call. It's not that. That's as far as I would get. The energy around you has increased greatly. As for the effects of this low vibrational being, so I'm not worried. Basically, you should have happier dreams now. Awesome. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Emmy.
Hello, Redmond.
Yes.
Nice speaking to you again.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. I am having some issues with my health, partially energetically and nutritionally. My hair is kind of thinning out. I was wondering if you have any recommendations.
One moment. Well, yes, we do just recommend to see your local doctor, but it does seem like a blood thinning is needed, but we can't be 100% on that. But to just see one of your local doctors, I believe it would bring much more assistance than we can at this time, because we cannot access that much at this moment. But energy-wise, it does seem like, yes, you have a nutrition deficiency. Whatever you are taking seems to be causing. Whatever you add in the new is causing issues. But as for what that is, we can't fully detect it at this time.
Okay. And are there any other messages for me?
I would not put too much worry into this. It's yes, it caused a little bit of a ruckus, but I believe your body will adjust. But it's good to see a doctor in your area. I believe I believe they'll just give you like 2 pills, call you in the morning type of thing, and something that we'll most likely have to watch. But I believe it will rebuild over time. So that is our message at this time.
Thank you very much.
Yes, blessings.
Awesome.
Okay. Next is Kingsley.
Greetings.
Yes.
Do I have any messages?
One moment. Yes, within the Galactic Federation of Light, you are receiving much assistance, of course. You have been actually having much discussion on your planet to increase your abilities. I believe you're aware of this. Basically, there's many boundaries on your planet that you wish to open up so you can connect more to your abilities to quicken things up. But I believe you're in great discussion at this time of how to do that. I see a lot of feline beings around you at this time, bringing assistance as much as they can. But the laws of physics on your planet are not allowing for your... Basically, you will connect to what you wish to connect with the future generations to see your progress, of course. Basically, just say continue on your way. Your abilities will heighten day by day, of course. But not, of course, not the deficiency that you would like, but you're opening up every day. It seems like you're getting stronger from what we were saying. Lessons.
Okay. Thank you. Second question. In my dream, this being flew to me, and we were moving things with our minds, cars and stuff. Then she connected to me telepathically, and then I felt it in the physical.
Yes. What you are doing in there, what I see is you're actually training that individual. So, yes, it did happen. Yes, and you are training others. It's like in this reality, things are not going as fast as you'd like, but in other realities, your power is you are highly evolved, and you're teaching many at this time. So that is one of your, what you call apprentice. I believe that's what you call it on your planet. So you are... This is, I believe others will make an appearance too also.
Thank you.
Okay. And next is Miguel.
Hello, Redmond.
Yes. Greetings.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Yes.
My first question is, I've been seeing orbs inside my apartment, and they're usually close to my feet, so I avoid stepping on them. I know I can't hurt them, but it's like a reflex.
It's okay.
Who am I seeing?
Many angels. Actually, many angels are coming to you for advice. Yes, seems. Of course, there's a lot of beings around it, but it seems like there's many, like a round table of angel energies around you, getting advice from you, learning from you. There's actually young ones around you also. You're also having relatives around you that have passed, but they're more distant. But the orbs, I believe, are mostly... I believe there's a Pleiadian presence there also, but I'm seeing mostly the angel energy is the strongest energy. Basically, you are teaching your class, and so you're not fully aware of it, but you are teaching a class at this time.
Nice. Thank you for that.
Yes.
And my second question is, what is my connection to Avalon? And can you tell me more about this place?
One moment. One moment. Only thing what I'm receiving at this time is more of a... There are galactic worlds called Avalon. There's actually several of them. What you are connected to, I believe, more of like a medieval Avalon, from what I'm seeing, was also connected to another planet. I believe there is one in Sirius. But because I'm Sirian, I'm going to relate everything to Sirius. But in this case, I'm going to relate it to Sirius. But from what I'm picking up on, it's a Sirian world that you're connected to, from what I'm gathering. And this Avalon energy, I believe you are going there for training, from what I'm seeing. It's. I know you said you were. I said you were teaching, but in this case, you are learning. But as for what it is being unknown to me, they're not being very clear of anything at this time. Even the exact place is being kind of hidden, also, which is quite interesting. It does seem like it's very medieval. It was part of your world at one time. It's still a time period that's going on at this time. I believe it's another timeline on Earth also you're much involved with. So it's another version of Earth where Avalon is very... Yes, that is what it is. It's another version of Earth, basically. You can call it Avalon if you wish. It is very medieval at this time. Also very, very magical, as you might be aware of. That is what I'm receiving at this time.
Thank you, Redmond.
Yes.
Blessings to you.
Okay. And next is Daria.
Hello, Redmond.
Yes, greetings.
Great. So, what do you have for me today? Why are you smiling?
A moment. Only because I see a lot of cow beings around you, like cows, cow friends, cow world. And yes, you are coming to this world to argue their side of why humans are devouring them. And it actually is quite helping, at least in the vegan world. And future Earths also, it seems to be. I believe it's mostly cow at this time. I believe it's part of the chickens also, but I'm seeing cow right now.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and you're kind of like throwing things at people also. Sometimes. Only for their own good.
Yeah, I tend to do that. But
Yes.
do you have like something else, like
something a little bit more entertaining?
Yeah.
Like a cow on a surfboard or something like that. There's that too.
I mean, something from you, like from.
Oh yes, from me. Well, they wanted to make a presence around you. To go on your first question, still.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Well, they're still glad to go answer.
I need the cows. I just need to ask.
More cow stuff. Yes, that's all I have at this time. No, I have others.
Cool.
But there is a big presence around you, and they are very loose. Yes, they like to walk around naked or something like that. But anyway, as for your second question, one moment. You get away from that because they wanted to make an impression. They wanted to get that through to you because they've really been trying to contact you for a while. From what I'm seeing. One moment. Yes. One moment. From the Galactic Federation of Light, you have different versions of yourself that are there that not everybody is fully aware of. You can say Daria is watching sometimes. But yeah, you have a lot of shape-shifting versions of yourself that appear here and there. Not to be the wicked stepmother, not at all, nothing like that. But you do have you do. Yes, this isn't exactly for chuckles, but you do actually infiltrate spies, from what I'm seeing, to find them, basically.
They have a specific stench. Oh.
Yes, something around those lines. Yes.
Yeah. But thank
yes.
you so much.
So, yes, that's all I have at this time. Blessings.
Yeah. Connecting later and.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes.
Okay, next is Colin, and his first question is, do you have any messages for him?
One moment. Yes, your guides wants you to know there is a hybridization, a hybrid beings around you, for warning purposes. Seems like it's gray and Pleiadian at this time. Also, yes, I believe you brought them to you so not to make the same mistakes you have in your past. These are like young ones, teenagers. Moments. Also, the parents you seem to be very connected to. Moments that are not on this planet. One moment. One moment. It does seem like you're clearing karma in that regard. Not with those individuals. It's just you're going through a karma cleanse at this time. I know it sounds something a little bit, something you can meditate on. I believe you'll see them. Blessings.
And second question, any other messages for him?
One moment. There is a feline around you. A heavy presence within the Galactic Federation of Light. One moment. It is a female Marisha. I believe that's something around. That's close enough. It is a blue feline. Sometimes it is red and orange, but at this time it is blue. It's a guardian of yours at this time you can connect with, help you with your channel. I believe you're going to a channeling state, at least looking into it and wondering if this is part of your path. This one is just a guardian, basically, and to bring beings to you also for safety reasons, positive beings to you. And also to help you on your life path also. You can always change your name also. It does not matter. She's okay. Whatever you want to call her. But that's up to you if you wish to connect to her also. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Omran.
Hello, Redmond.
Yes, greetings.
My question is, what have I been doing with Shiva lately in Astral?
It seems to be, yes, a close relationship situation, but also I believe you've been traveling a lot recently. As for where is, well, they say you're going to the Dark Nebula, but they're not going into details of where that is. It's kind of like a secret. Dark Nebula and Crab Nebula, but mostly the Dark Nebula. Seems to be an area of the universe where you're going. It's a secret place that you go to, from what it seems. One place that's not that inhabited by many aliens, for that matter. It's a place that's not very habitable at all. Yeah, it's a very secret of what else is going on there. That's all I have for that. Blessings.
All right. Yesterday I was driving in my car, and then I was about to hit another car. It was at night, and after like when I got off, then I could feel the energies of the angel, the fallen angel, Samael, and other beings around him. I don't know why they was there or where they came from. Could you maybe tell me what their purpose was? Or was it really them?
Yes, I believe it was. Whether they were bringing assistance to you, I believe messages, but mostly in private. It does seem like they feel like sometimes you get off track, but not entirely, but sometimes you go off track. So they are, I believe you got extra assistance if you wish to connect with them. They do say something around the creativity would be good for you at this time.
Okay, just it's the angel called Samael. He's the leader of Archons. So it was dark energy. It was not good at all.
One moment. One moment. Well, I believe in that energy. It was 1 moment. For some reason you summoned him, from what I'm feeling. So I'm not getting any clear indication why he was there.
Okay.
Apparently, the two of you have words. That's all.
It's all right.
Yes.
Whoever sent him, it's okay. Thank you very much, Redmond, and have a great day.
Okay, next is Daniel.
Hello, greetings, Redmond.
Greetings.
Greetings. My first question, I would like to know what messages you or the Sirian collective, like as a whole, have any messages for me about my connection with them or the situation with me, anything like that that's been going on around me. What do you have about that?
One moment. As for the presence around you at this time, one moment. You actually are releasing a lot more than you might realize, but you're so used to having a controlled presence around you, it is difficult for you to think clearly. It's difficult for you to go in the path that you wish to go in. But it does seem like you have made some clearings with certain individuals that are not positive, but still going through the situation of letting go of their presence fully. So they have been moved, but their presence seems to be around you at this time. One moment. I believe you will be given guidance also, but sometimes you're not sure if it will work or not, or you try it and then it doesn't work because there are other beings that can tap into it also. And so when you connect to it to clear this situation, you cannot, they've already interfered with it. I believe you have some idea of that, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, there's many overlapping layers of interference over interference over interference over interference, and it just goes on and on, yes, endlessly, seemingly. So, I mean, I'm not sure if they have any messages about that, or I don't know what to do about that at this point.
What does seem like a presence around you is assisting you at this time. You are getting assistance, but there is they are dealing with it right now. You seem to be making progress, but every time you make progress, another energy comes in to make. There would, yes, they always say there'd be resolution to it, but right now they are doing what they can. That's all they have to say at this time.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
Yes.
My second question has to do with this energy that I felt around my right elbow type area when I'm with regards to, like, because I got a job recently and I'm starting to work more consistently. And it's like, it has to do with, like, they have more of a negative outlook on my job and how often I'm working or how often I'm slated to work. I don't know what words to put towards that feeling they put forward every now and again, but I'm not sure exactly who that is. Maybe it's a guide or some reptilian presence. I'm not sure, but I don't know if you could tap into that. I feel it most around my right elbow, as I said, when it does flare up, and it's to do with my job.
One moment. Well, yes, you are adjusting to the vibrations of where you're working. There's a lot of low vibrations there that you're understanding at this time. And a lot of it is to interfere with your thinking, basically. The idea is to, yes, I would, wherever you put the lights around yourself, around your mind, so you can have a clear, basically these low vibrations around there are there to help you make a mistake, basically, if that makes sense. So that is why you're feeling all of this, and also they just don't want you to succeed. I believe you feel some of that also. If
yeah,
not,
but I mean, I do, but I'm not sure exactly where it's coming from or who's doing it.
One moment. Low vibrational, one moment. Reptilian beings from what we are seeing. One moment. They look like a snake being. And they keep themselves quite transparent also from what we are seeing. That's what we're seeing at this time.
Great. All right. Yeah. All right, thank you for that.
Yes, blessings.
All right, blessings to you.
Okay. Next is Umberto, and his first question is, can you please tell me more about the life I had as a nun from a long time ago? And, oh, sorry, it moved. From a long time ago that later got married. I heard that a lot of it is blocking me, and I want to know what she went through.
Moment. Mostly is actually through what we are seeing discrimination mostly. Because you came from another land. 1 minute. I believe mostly from, I am, yes, picking up like a Romanian energy from that. So you had difficulties connecting to that type of group. So they weren't always accepting you because you came from another place. So that is where I feel a lot of the conflict was coming from. That is something for you to connect with. You're still going through a clearing of that also from what I'm seeing. But also I see you as a medic also. One of that time of a nurse of that time period. Blessings.
Okay, and second question is, can you please, oh, okay. The past life, can you please ask the past life I had in Argartha as a wizard, some magic spells or meditations I could practice?
Things that he can practice at this time. 1 moment. 1 minute. One moment. These are meditation mostly practices basically. It is like, you can say, putting on like a mask, you can say, from other times, like visualize what you might have looked like in another incarnation, to visualize that around yourself of this magic energy, what you might have looked like. Some have bald hair, some that have no hair at all. Basically, is to visualize these type of, basically, you don't necessarily have to visualize it around yourself, but visualize what you might have looked like, and definitely you will receive your abilities from those time periods. But at this time, we don't see it fully finding itself fully in this incarnation, not yet. But it'll definitely help you release a lot of lower vibrations for sure. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Sheena.
Greetings, Redmond. Can you hear me?
Greetings, yes.
Yes. Hi. I am wondering about something that happened early this morning, very early, like 4:30 in the morning. Suddenly there was birds like screaming, abnormal. And after that, I was falling asleep. But then my mother and the neighbor upstairs were very upset because there was a woman outside on the street. She was screaming. She was so terrified, and there was a sound coming around her, and she was screaming that they must go away to leave her. And this went some time, and then suddenly it was just quiet. They said it was like she was taken by something. Can you see what that could have been?
And what is this referred to as, a dream, or what was this again?
No, here on 3D, a woman walking out on the street. So yeah, they woke up from her screaming. She was very terrified.
Oh yes, you went through a slight possession from what you're saying.
Okay.
A slight one.
Okay.
I think it was only for a few moments, but I believe the being there had enough and left from what you're saying.
Okay, because there was coming a strange noise around her.
There was yes. They were just visiting, and then it instantly left.
Okay. And my second question is there any messages for me from you or from anyone?
Yes, you are seeing more of the wider side of your direction. You are calming down a lot of the nerves that you had in your past. Yes, connecting more to your angelic side and assisting other angels on your planet as you go into more of a positive state of mind. And this will bring also, they say, positive wealth, but they're not, it might be in the physicality. They're not being very clear about it. But it's also, yes, the same positive enrichment around you, slowly balancing your vibrations so you can see more here also, feel more comfortable here. Because it does seem like what they're saying, yes, the nightmare is over, they can say.
Okay, thanks you. Thank you for that. Yes.
So, yes, they just a lot of gold energy around you at this time.
Gold energy. Okay, yeah,
yes.
that good.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings. Yes. Much love. Bye-bye.
Okay. Next is Steven.
Did you say me?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, didn't hear you. Hello, Redmond.
Greetings.
Much love, greetings. I was just wondering if I could find out more about my Galactic Federation of Light roles, aspects, experiences, just what basically I'm doing in the Galactic Federation of Light, and does it pertain or does it connect with the dream I had about first contact with the big black ship with the green linings and taking them tablets? Just wonder if there's any connection there. Thank you.
Well, yeah, so the Galactic Federation bringing a lot of conversations, basically, higher vibrations on this planet. As for more, yes, I'm just seeing mostly positive conversation, more of a positive vibe to just, not just conversations, but also for comedy, for a great amount of things, also even for soul cures also. As for your medical field, bringing more of a positive light, more of a kindness there. Many are connected to darkness. As you can see, it's hard to heal in this type of low vibration. So you are part of like a social energy at this time. As for what you look like, I'm not giving a clear picture of what you look like. They're not saying anything. As for what you are speaking about at the end of your question, one moment. I might have to have that repeated. I did not remember all of that.
I had a dream not too long ago about the first contact and taking the little tablets
yes.
on the ship and talking with somebody. I just wonder if there's if that's connected with y'all.
Oh, of course. Basically, it's just knowledge. Basically, knowledge for this world. Yes, when this place becomes a little bit less hostile, most of that knowledge will be brought in. But basically, be opened up to the consciousness. Right now, humans are disconnected from the consciousness, as you can tell, at least to that degree. Blessings.
Thank you. And second question is the Seraphim angel that came through earlier. I was told not too long ago that I do have a Seraphim aspect on a parallel Earth, and that it's helping with this Earth about bringing about the peace, prosperity, and more loving expressions. I was just wondering if I can dive more deeply into that aspect and know more about them. Thank you.
Well, that energy, yes, is involved with the future generations. So it's mostly around children as they're born into their brain, keeping their light going on, keeping their light, keeping the happiness going on. Many here are having, as you can tell, there's a wave of low vibration here. But there's teaching, this earth is teaching this vibration of how to do it. So it slowly comes in here and there, as you can see. There are pockets. But it's not just for that, it's for education in general, but also for livelihood also. So this vibrational world that it does find a way to blend into this earth, but it's having difficulties doing so, as you are aware. That is all I have at this time.
Thank you. Much love.
Okay, next is Lucy.
Hello, Redmond. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. I would like to ask more about this good protective mist that's surrounding me with 4 Pleiadians watching over me, which I've thanked them and I haven't heard from them. I feel like the mist is in my head. So could you tell me about this good mist?
This good mist? One moment. But it does seem like it's going through your youthful stage, from what we are seeing. It is adding more of a youthful energy around you. It is also to cure ailments also. As for health, I believe you're aware. We believe that you are slowly healing yourself, not just in the spiritual sense, but also in the physical sense, slowly. So I believe that's where it's coming from, for what we're saying.
So you're saying I'm the one who put this mist up, or the?
Yes.
Okay, I just wondered if I was being guarded or not.
Well,
okay.
You are manifesting it.
Yeah. Okay. And my second question would just be some good news from anybody, your collective, my guides.
The guys are just saying to take it easy, as you have been, I believe. There are some stress. Basically, they say is to share your talents. I believe you already are, but it's just not to. Just basically communicating. I believe you are. If you wish, you can receive messages for individuals if you wish to do so.
Yes, I do, but it seems to scare people.
Well, those that are not going to scare. So those that are.
They ask, but then things happen and they don't.
Oh well, that's not your problem, but that is good that you are exploring this side, though. They say continue to do so; they'll get used to it.
Okay.
And if they get scared, that's fine. Just, but it is good for you to explore this side of yourself. You don't necessarily need tools, from what I'm seeing. I believe that it's coming to you directly, from what I'm picking up on.
Yes, mostly it does, yes. But I do use cards to make sure.
It's fine. Yes. That is fine. I believe eventually we need the cards, but that is always a reassurance. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it was good to talk to you again, and much love.
Blessings. Yes.
Okay, and next is Carrie. And for her question is, any messages for her?
One moment. Yes, your guys are saying that you will actually start to receive, well, you already are receiving your own messages, and maybe not getting a clear indication of it. They say that little by little, your own messages will start to read into you. You might have to get confirmations for others, get used to the vibration. It'll take some time. But they say that you will start to receive messages on your own about your own timeline. Information that is needed. Of course, you won't get the full package. You won't get everything, but you'll get certain indications you're already getting here and there. But with the energy field will increase itself greatly. You're just getting started, from what they're saying. And of course, everyone receives that, but with that chatter will get louder with you from what we're seeing, because you're open to it. Blessings.
Okay, and that was our only question.
Yes.
Yeah, and that be it for tonight.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just blessings and good day. Anybody have a blessing?
Can I do one?
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you.
All right, thank you, everyone. Blessings, and next one is this Thursday. All right, good night.